everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video. Today I will be reacting to Darko's new track, Pretenders, that features Ben from Shadow of Intent. I am expecting this song to be amazing. Darko is really awesome. They are working with Matt Thomas, aka Ashtone Audio, who does Kingdom of Giants, some other really awesome projects. So I have high expectations for this track when it comes to both the mix and the music, and I'm sure that they will be met and or exceeded. So I'm gonna stop talking and we are gonna get straight into it. Okay, so Darko, Pretenders featuring Ben from Shadow of Intent. Let's discuss. Darko goes really hard, so I'm not surprised by the brutality on this one. It was another banger from these guys for sure. Tom Barber is really probably my favorite deathcore vocalist, I think, at this point. I've talked about it in a couple of my other videos, but my interest in deathcore is really newer compared to like my roots in metalcore and different types of heavy music, but deathcore I've really just started getting into in the last 2 years. But I think I can confidently say that Tom is my favorite vocalist in the genre, even though it's a toss-up between a few others. There are some really awesome deathcore vocalists, some of them that I've been introduced to from the channel, so yeah, I would definitely say Tom Barber is my favorite. I think if you take Bleeding Sun from Chelsea Grin, a single they put out this year, and compare it with this track, the obvious range of talent is there, and you can tell that Tom Barber is just very talented, and for my style personally, I just think that he is my favorite vocalist. I think he's incredibly talented when it comes to deathcore, of course. My favorite vocalist when it comes to deathcore. So I loved Tom's vocals on this track, of course. The talent, like I said, is very obvious, and also the Ben feature was perfect for this song. I think that if you're not really familiar with Darko, you probably wouldn't even be able to tell that there was a feature on this track. So it fit really well with the song. I liked how the song started off with that go, and then you just get beat up with some instrumentals that were really cool. That's definitely something that I'm here for. Musically, it was chaotic, brutal, vocally, which both things can be done well that I'm here for when they are. So I think things that Darko is known for, really, too. Like, if you look at Darko's, what they've put out so far, they're a newer band, but they've put out part one of the album thus far. You can listen to what they've put out. They're chaotic, they're heavy, but this also brings a little something more for me. I think this is one of my favorite Darko tracks so far. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's really my description of this track would be what I just said, chaotic musically and brutal vocally, but there are little things with Darko thrown in that make me love him even more, like how that such part was just spoken randomly. I loved that. And you may be familiar with Darko, but if not, let me educate you real quick. Like I said, Tom Barber from Chelsea Grin is in this band, as well as Baby J or Josh Miller from Amir. So this is their side project, and honestly, I think that this hits a little bit better for me than Amir does. I think that the vocals of Tom's, along with like that guitar style that you get in Amir tracks, really does it for me. Because with Amir, their most recent album, I liked it, and some of the songs I go back to, but overall, I don't go back to that album too much. And I think that with Darko, it kind of has what I'm looking for from Amir that's kind of missing for my personal style, at least. I know there are some people who are huge Amir fans. I don't think they're bad or anything. I just can't get super into them, and it's always been that way for me. But with Darko, I feel like I'm getting that guitar that I love in Amir, and it just sounds similar with, if you go back and listen to Hindsight from Amir and you listen to the guitar on that song and then you come listen to this, you can hear some of the same stuff. Of course, you have Baby J on drums. He's in that band, so yeah, it makes sense. And for me, I think I prefer Darko, definitely. Yeah, and the song also, if you have not heard Bleeding Sun by Chelsea Grin that I was talking about before, I would highly suggest that you do so. That song is an amazing single from this year, and if you like the vocals on here, you'd probably dig that track as well. So there's way too much going on instrumentally for me to sit and pick it apart. I've already kind of gone through what I go through time-wise for the outros here. I could probably talk about Darko for a while. They're just doing a lot of really cool stuff. So like I said, I liked how that such was just kind of a spoken part, and then at the end they kept that yeah buddy in there. Stuff like that, it just gives you a little bit glimpse of personality to something fun in the music. So I like that. The music overall in this song, incredible. I'd love to sit here and pick it apart, but I don't think that I would have anyone sitting here listening to me talk about this song for 20 minutes. So guitar work, drums, vocals, everything sounded amazing to me. Darko delivers. They've done really well. I don't really have any constructive criticism. I try to include that in there if I can, but to me, this is what I expect from Darko in terms of bringing the heavy. I think that they killed this track, so I'm excited to see what else they're going to be putting out. I will keep my eye open for some more Darko releases. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and if you have a different song that you'd like to be added to either of the lists that I work off of when I'm doing request-based videos, both links will be in the description, as well as the invite link for the Discord server. We've had some new people joining, some more conversation going on in there. It's a pretty fun time, in my opinion. So if you have any interest in joining us, all of that will be in the description. And lastly, if you're enjoying the style of content, music, bands, etc. that I post on my YouTube channel, I post more music-related content on my Instagram. My handle is Rachel Reacts. It's just like my YouTube channel, but I will put it up here on the screen for you. If you're interested in following me, I post my vinyl collection, what I've been listening to every week, stuff like that. So that'll all be in the description for you too. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.